We made the Mark 8 GTI very, very loud. A lot of the comments said it's too loud with the downpipe plus the cat back, but we're wondering, does this make it a little quieter? This is the IE Sport Muffler. I didn't even know they made this when I ordered the cat back and the downpipe. We're gonna get a decibel meter out and test on cold start and freeway where the drone can happen. Is it quieter? So we'll do a decibel meter test. We're gonna walk over to the whiteboard and have Dave explain what this is and some different things, and then we're gonna install it, get the testing, and see if this makes this cat back and downpipe the most rowdy but dailyable exhaust setup to get the best noise out of your Mark 8 GTI. Let's get into it. All right, Dave, what you got for us on the whiteboard here?
All right, we got the IE Sport Muffler breakdown. This muffler is a straight through, it has no baffle. So that straight through design is gonna preserve your free flow for your turbo so that it still spools as fast, and it's gonna take out some of that drone. So you see, we insert drone, rasp, and rowdiness. Straight through with no baffles. This muffler is gonna leave you with a clean tone, low drone, AKA noise. That's what I'm talking about. So we have a stock catback with a stock downpipe and a stock muffler, and that's just gonna leave you with a super boring volume. Might as well just buy a Camry. The catback, if you throw on an IE and you keep that stock downpipe and you don't have a big muffler like a sport muffler, it's gonna sound fun. Maybe a little drony, but still fun. Then we're gonna go to option 3, what we're gonna do. We've got the IE catback, the IE downpipe, and the IE sport muffler. It's gonna sound sick, all right? And our final is gonna be IE catback, IE downpipe, no muffler, and that's full TISM. Typically your crackle tune guy hanging out at your car meet, rolling through, making everybody like, dude, why are you even here, bro? We're gonna throw this big boy on the car, get some decibel meter readings, and see what it sounds like.
Decibel meters on. If you want one of these, I'll leave it linked to the description. Definitely nice to have, but get ready for this.
I can't hear you.
Why?
It's too rice.
Too rice.
Oh my God.
We'll come back after it stops.
What?
Huh? All right, so warm idle, we're looking at, I don't know if you can see, it's about 66 decibels when I'm not talking at this little mic right here. I have a little side quest. This muffler doesn't make the car any faster, but it does make daily life with the car better. In my late 20s, I've really learned that what you measure and track is what will grow. And to enjoy sports cars, we know we need to grow our finances. That's why this video is sponsored by Monarch. It's an ad-free private platform used to manage finances, track expenses, income, all in one clean dashboard to host everything about your financial life to help you make the best decisions possible and work towards some big goals. For any car guy, this is great. I use it to manage my wife and I's finances. They even have the ability to add your business to it. It gamifies savings goals, your spending, your recurring bills, makes things so easy to track and measure, and then things start growing. It connects to 13,000 plus institutions. Whether it's a vacation, a car part, anything, you set the goal, you start working towards it, you watch the bar graph grow like a video game, and then by the time it's funded, there's no guilt, there's no discussion, you're ready to go out and spend that money on whatever you were saving for. If you start spending out of control in one area of your budget, the AI insights can even help you figure out why that was happening. Use the code Alford50 or the link in the QR code to get 50% off the Monarch Core Tier plan. Start saving, working towards your goals, and have a peaceful, fun financial future. Let's get back into wrenching.
We're cruising, getting up to speed on the interstate. There's a spot in the revs like 3,500 to 4,000. 4,000 really hits that 80 some odd decibel mark.
Right there.
Yep. 80 to 87 is what I'm seeing.
About 70 decibels. All right, let's bump it up. 80, 70, 71. All right, let's see what the muffler does. I bet it brings it down 2 decibels at cruising speed, maybe 3 at cold start.
I'm gonna guess 5
Really?
at cruise and about 8 under load. What are we tracking at cruising at 4,000? Yeah, that hit 89 and a half. It's not gonna drop overall volume out the back, but it should drop drone, you know, at least 5 to 10 decibels in cab optimally, and that's what we're hoping.
Something I've learned is that when you add a muffler or resonator right below you, where this is gonna be, it's even more ideal. So when you think about, okay, adding a muffler or resonator to the back, sometimes it affects it more out back. It's still resonating right here, but now that we're gonna add it right below us.
Yeah, it changes the frequency in the pipe because you still got that 4 or 5 feet of pipe.
Right, and it's resonating it right below us, so it's gonna keep it from traveling straight up, because we're hearing some out the back and we're hearing some going through the chassis of the car. We're gonna do a 1st through 4th pull.
So spirited driving, you're gonna get 80 some odd when you're in the rev range. Now that we're cruising, we're into the 60s.
What do you call that?
The old rack wiggle test. If it don't fall off a foot off the ground, it won't fall off 10 feet. I have never one time dropped a car off a lift. I have some buddies who have looked at me and gone, "You've really never had one fall off a lift?" No, I have not. This is the rice area at the moment. It's about to be the nice area. You're gonna go up like that. Look how nice that looks.
Starting in the back, straight, we go to our muffler that comes in the cab back. Now we have our new sport muffler that heads towards our IE downpipe. Fully installed, we'll hit the road and see what the change is. I have a feeling this will make the tone even cleaner.
Dude, I think this install speaks volumes into the quality of the exhaust. As a technician and a shop owner for 15 years, we put this in 3 minutes. There's not a lot of systems that are just so well designed. You take all the clamps off and pieces go in and go out, and you're not having to redo the whole system. So, you know, sometimes they'll be strained, like they didn't get the hanger positions right. Everything's a little cockeyed. Once you've got it one way and it looks good, you change a resonator in or a sport muffler in, and then you got to go redo your tips. But right now, this was a 3-minute install, totally worth it.
When we start it up right now, I'm curious if we'll hear it immediately.
I think it's gonna be. Dude.
Wow.
That's way better.
Yeah, that changed it a lot. Whoa. Whoa.
I dig it.
Dude, that's a lot quieter.
Way more tasteful.
Whoa.
This is way more mature.
I've never put a resonator muffler in that section and had that big of a difference before. This is definitely more of a muffler than a resonator.
100%.
Like just the volume change. Dude, that sounds so good.
Dude, in car, it's dramatically quiet.
Really?
Yes.
Like my neighbors aren't gonna freak out right now. That's amazing.
Oh, bro. This lady driving by, I was like, what are these idiots doing out here? Sounds so good.
I love it.
Straight up, we went from rice to nice. This is awesome. All right, let's go for a ride.
We got a PSA. This is for sure the best option across the board for most people. It's dramatically quieter, but it has plenty of tone. I will say, before we put this in, that would be the most ideal setup for someone who's brand new into cars. Maybe you're in your lower 20s, you don't have anybody else that drives with you often. That would be really, really fun and rowdy. And then you could just pop in this muffler, or you buy this muffler and swap it in and out. When you want to get rowdy for a couple weeks or a weekend, it's way louder without this.
That's the drone area, 76, dude.
What was it at before?
84?
This was the loudest time, exact RPM loudest before.
I'm getting 68 right now. 83.9 was the loudest.
Across the whole range, we've dropped between 2 and 5. So at very minimum, it's always been 2 decibels quieter at any spot. And then at the loudest areas, it's 5 decibels lower. So you average that 3, 4. But when we're measuring the decibels, it's the constant measurement of noise levels. So every decibel lower at freeway speeds is a huge deal because it's constant. It's the constant noise level being higher that wears you out. You can't hear your own thoughts, etc. So the fact that it's 3, 4 decibels lower at cruise speeds on the freeway is a big deal. That 4,000 RPM range around town is dramatically lower, even at sometimes 5 decibels lower. So it just feels completely different, but all the tone and everything is the same. But it's still like loud in here when you want it to be. Like it's not.
We didn't break 81.
Yeah,
we did 81.6.
It's a lot quieter. Like when you get the flow of the exhaust slamming out the back.
I wouldn't even say quiet. I would say tame.
It's just
it's a lot more mature. It's not as
edgy,
wild.
Yeah, this just sounds nice, and it's aggressive still. Before it was just rowdy. Really, the only way to put it. If you're in the back seat, they're gonna be thanking you that you have this.
100%. You're also gonna like be able to have a phone conversation.
Yeah, you can still use your speaker and phone.
You take a meeting in the car, no problem. Easy peasy.
That's proper. I like it. This gen of this car and this motor sounds so good when you have the tone just right. Watching the clips back, it's still loud from the outside, which is nice. So like it's a lot tamer in here.
It honestly, it's not that loud. Like it's loud enough to like, if I heard you drive by and I was like walking into the grocery store, I'd be like, damn, look at that.
All those comments on the last video about it being too loud, I agree that it's that loud. I was that kid at one time that liked it that loud, so I don't want to just fully dismiss that crowd. But for most car enthusiasts, this sport muffler with this setup and this downpipe, this is such a clean sounding Mark 8 GTI. This platform has so many options out there. So if you like this, I hope that this science that Dave and I did today with you gave you some confidence in what you're looking for, helped you find what you're looking for. For me, this is exactly what I'm looking for this OEM Plus vibe we're going, and we have a lot more modifications coming soon. But if you're looking for the best way to support myself, small team, and family, the link in the description as well as the QR code on screen to this sport muffler is the absolute free way, and it gets you 10% off your order because integrated is really cool and helps us give you that gift to get a discount whenever. So if you use that link or the code in the description, you'll get that discount and support the team. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. If you missed out on the last Mark 8 video, I'm gonna leave it over here, and then if the new one's out, I'll leave it here, and if it's not out yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. I'm looking forward to the next mod for the Mark 8.